Jordan Gradberg asks, who do you think the best coaches in the state are? That's a loaded question. That is a impossible to answer question.
Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien.
No. Okay. So what I want to do here is I want to. How do I want to do this? Here's what I'm going to do. We have 18 different regions. I'm really going to do this. I can't believe I'm going to do this.
Oh, here we go.
There are 18 different regions. Oh, why did I do that? I'm going to pick, in my view, just my gut feeling of who are the best coaches in each region.
This will take like an hour.
It's 18. I'm going to do it real quick.
It's going to take an hour.
It's not going to take an
It's
hour,
gonna take
Max.
an hour, Greg.
Max, you are always so negative. Why can't you just support me on this?
Fine.
Thank you. All right. So, off the top of my head, the best coaches in each region. Ready? In Austin, it's Hank Carter.
Yeah.
At Lake Travis.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, Todd Dodge has a lot of state championships.
Correct. Oh, no, you're exactly right there, but I would say there. In the big country is Hugh Sandifer at Abilene Wiley.
Okay.
In the Brazos Valley, it's Jeff Kozowski at Bremont. It has to be him unless you want to go with a guy like A&M Consolidated coach.
Larry Fedora. Lee Fedora. God.
Larry Fedora would be
I haven't
great.
done that in a while. Yeah.
In the Coastal Bend, it's Phil Danner.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's until in the Concho Valley, it's interesting. You go with Brent Davis at San Angelo Central, or do I hear a Houston guy at Wall?
Yeah,
I think both those guys are in the mix.
Both those guys are there.
In the DFW Metroplex, this is tough, right? Because it's
I don't
huge.
know how you do this.
I think
the interesting thing is the ones that had won most of the state championships have moved on. This is, if you think about it, you know what I mean? Boy,
the best coach in DFW.
We only have a couple with state titles now who have inherited like very successful programs.
I mean, honestly, you know who the default is Randy Allen at Highland Park.
Yeah, I think that has to be your pick. I don't think they're
to me that has to be the pick.
As far as resumes
you know
go, I think
would
he has
put
to be
Todd
number
Peterman
one.
from DeSoto up there.
Yeah,
I would
mean
put Reginald Samples from Duncanville up there.
Yeah,
I'd put Todd Rogers from Argyle up there.
Yeah, those are three probably with the longest resumes, right?
Mm-hmm. It's I mean that's unfortunately it's an impossible list to crack. Yeah. So that's the problem is that DFW is so big. In East Texas, John King at Longview.
Yeah.
I'll go with him.
I'm going to go with Scott Surratt.
That's yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's,
5 titles.
I think we actually list Carthage in the Piney Woods.
Oh, do we really?
So
okay, then that's my
fault. So
right.
depending on Scott Surratt's the best coach in whatever region he's in. How about that? In El Paso, boy, best coach in El Paso. I think it still has to be Brooks at Canutillo, at Scott Brooks.
Interesting.
I think he's probably been
just
the
because
most
of the run.
I think he's been the most consistent winner out there. But there's a really good. I love what Julio Lopez is doing at Eastwood.
Right.
Love. But I mean, right now, like what he's doing is great.
Yeah.
Maybe hasn't done it for too long.
Right.
Golden Triangle. It's got to be Cornell Thompson and West Orange Stark.
Yeah.
Hill Country. Unfortunately, the Hill Country's so small that like
there's a lot of turnover in those jobs,
and there is a lot of turnover.
Does Liberty Hill count?
But
then I guess
technically consider
Jerry
him
Vance
super
just
syntax.
retired. Yeah, so it'd be. But Walker's done a good job.
He has done a great job.
That's not far enough west, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, unfortunately, there's just like that's such a small region that I wouldn't feel really comfortable. Let me look up one more. Man, maybe Mike Dormady at Bernie. What he's doing? He's been really consistent. But it's a small region. Houston, the conversation has to begin.
But it's Gary Joseph.
Yeah. I just don't think there's really any question about that. In the Panhandle, what Chris Ketting does year in and year out at Canadian is unbelievable.
Unquestionable. It's got to be Chris Ketting.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
In the Permian Basin, what Mark Kiroff does at Ira Ann is really impressive.
Yeah.
I know they're having a bit of a down year this year.
But what he built at Falls City was amazing. I mean, he has a resume.
I would probably lean towards them, although what Blake Felt's doing with those.
Blake Felt was great at Hayes. He's been good at Permian.
We do list Carthage in the Piney Woods. So I'm willing to go with John King in East Texas, and I'm willing to go with Carthage.
Fair enough. I'll let it slide.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In the RGV, the Rio Grande Valley.
Boy, do you go with which Gomez do you go with, right? Do you go with Manny or Dan?
I think that here's the thing is that you probably have to go with Manny Gomez at Harlingen.
Been doing it longer.
Just because he's been doing it longer.
Right.
But Dan Gomez is having the better year there at San Benito.
Yeah.
So I would say right now it has to go with Manny Gomez. In San Antonio, Larry Hill at Smithson Valley.
Yeah.
Do I hear Larry Hill at Smithson Valley?
Yeah.
Do I hear Sean McAuliffe at Judson?
Yeah.
Do I hear... I mean, the problem is there's been a lot of turnover there.
You know what? I'm going to go back to RGV because you wouldn't think of it because it just happened. What about John Campbell?
John Campbell's an
right?
outstanding coach,
I mean,
too.
that'd be
yeah,
a
he
great
moved back
pick
down there.
because
That's
he's
really...
been all over the place and done a great job.
In San Antonio, if you want to go with Bo Robinson at Yoakum, I won't argue with you too much.
Yeah.
I think he's done a fantastic job.
Did we include them in the San Antonio area? Huh?
We do. That's
interesting.
again, you're getting a look behind the,
the
curtain here. In the South Plains, so basically whoever is in kind of the greater Lubbock area, boy, what Marcus Shavers is doing.
I was going to say, it might be Shavers at this point. He has really turned that program around.
The other one kind of honorable mention that I'll throw out there, I'm really impressed with what Jason Sims is doing at Childress.
Yeah.
He's
That's
been
a good
fantastic
pick.
there.
That
He
is
was
a good
good
pick.
at Quanah before that. I'll keep an eye on him. South Texas, which is basically like Laredo.
Yeah.
It's probably got to be David Sanchez at Laredo United. I mean, they've been the bell cow of the Laredo area, so that would be my choice. In the Super Syntex area, it's Willie Williams at La Vega, although Jeff Hume at Midway is certainly making a push as well, and Scott Stewart at Temple is making a push. Not to mention Coach Bell at
Mark Bell
at China Spring.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Super Syntex is huge, and it's got a lot of great coaches.
Yeah.
Jake Fizell is the best coach in Texoma.
Yeah.
I love what he's doing at Gunner.
Yeah.
And then in Wichita Falls,
It's just Wichita Falls. How far does that reach
out? It's the greater
out?
Wichita Falls area, so I would probably go with Patrick Corcoran at Monday.
Yeah.
What he's done there has been really impressive. I think that he's probably the best coach there.
Wow.
There we go. We did it. See, it didn't take too long.
That was the entire show. Way to go.